Why didn't Yisro hire a tutor? We know that Yisro heard all of the miracles that took place for the Jewish people, and he went to join them. But says the Eish Kodesh, says the Piyaz, that's the Rebbe, why didn't Yisro just send a message to Moshe, please bring a tutor over to my home, teach me Torah, and then I'll convert, and the whole mishpacha will convert. Why was it so important for Yisro to go on the road? And the Eish Kodesh says makes a powerful insight. He explains that Amalek's goal was to obliterate the Jews, but how in the world could they possibly think that they would have the ability to destroy the Jewish people? They just had Kriyas Yamsuf. Even the Shifcha al Hayam was able to see more than any other Navi could possibly see. They were on such a high madrega, such a high spiritual plane. Is it possible for Amalek to possibly think that he can compete, that they could take down Klal Yisrael? Asher karcha baderech. You know what they thought? They thought that because Klal Yisrael was on the road, they were traveling, they were wanderers, they were still vulnerable. And that's why they attempted to defeat the Jewish people. But unfortunately for them, they lost. When Yisro heard about Kriyas Yamsuf and that Amalek went on the road in order to try to take out the Jewish people, Yisro said, I can't sit at home and call for a tutor. I can't just practice my Judaism in my house, in the comforts of my own home, but rather I have to go on the road as well. I have to be in a vulnerable position in order to assert my commitment to the Jewish people. And that is how I will be a stronger Jew outside of the home and inside of the home as well. Torah has to travel. Yahadus, our Yiddishkeit, must travel. It's not enough for us to just be Jews in the home and then something different outside. The morals, the values that we preach inside of our homes have to travel outside of our homes as well. And that's how we make a difference and an impact among all of the people who we interact with in our daily lives. It's powerful to note that the Eish Kodesh writes on the top of the Dvar Torah, this particular Shabbos, this week I was in hiding. When the Pizetzner Rebbe thought of this Dvar Torah, this Vort, he was in hiding, he was stuck, he was alone, he was all isolated from the rest of society. The message was, Ma shmua shama uba, as Rashi said, what was it that he heard that made him come? Why did he leave the comforts of his own home? Because there's a recognition that Torah must travel. Our values must travel. We have to be a strong Jew outside of the home as much as we are in the home. It's not a thing, I keep kosher in the home, but I don't keep kosher outside. It's all the same. Torah is the same wherever you are, and that is the challenge for us, not just from the kashrus perspective, but from a values perspective and an attitudinal perspective as well. Let's make sure we travel well wherever we are, and therefore all those Amaleks who try to cool us down on the road will never stand a chance. Have a wonderful Shabbos.